Hi guys, so I'm back. We are going to talk about part C of the lab. So this is the allele game. So the point of this part of the lab is to illustrate how parents pass on their gametes, their genes, to their offspring. And from that, how we can see the phenotypes or the physical characteristics of the offspring. So for this activity, you're going to need two coins. I have here a penny and a dime. And it could be any two coins, just make sure that the two coins are different. So you could do like a quarter and a penny, or a penny and a nickel, or a dime and a nickel. You just need two different coins. And each coin is going to represent a parent. So for my example, I have the penny here representing the maternal parent, and I have a dime here that is representing the paternal parent. So you can go ahead and write that information right here in the lab manual. So each side of the coin represents an allele, right? Either dominant or recessive. And the letter that we're going to use for this is T, because the phenotype we're going to consider is tallness. And if you have the dominant allele, if you have the big T, that means tall. And if you have the small allele, small t, that means short. So for our example, the head here is going to represent big T, and the tail side is going to represent small t. Same thing with this coin, the dime. Head equals big T, tails equals small t. So what you're going to do is you are going to flip a coin. So this represents each head or each side of the coin is going to represent a gamete. So for example, I'm going to flip this coin, and I find that this one flipped heads. So that means that this parent is going to give their gamete the big T allele. So I'm going to do that again. For this coin, so here is the paternal parent, this is the father, and this flipped heads, so this would also give the big T. So that means that together, the two coins would give the offspring big T, big T. So if the offspring is big T, is that going to be tall or short? And because it has the dominant allele, the big T allele, that offspring is going to be tall. So that's represented down here. What you're going to do is you're going to flip each coin, or the pairs of coins, 32 times. So I'm going to flip both of them right now. And I got both of them as heads. So because they're both heads, that means that the offspring are going to be big T, and I'm going to make a little note here that the first time that I flipped was big T. So I'm going to do this again, and this time I got two tails. So I'm going to put a note here, big T, or small t, was the result of that. I'm going to flip again. And this time I got a heads and a tails. So I'm going to put a little note there. And you're going to do this a total of 32 times. So here's the first 32 times. And because in science, we like to have a lot of data, we need a lot of numbers, we're going to ask you to do this whole process 2 more times. So a total of 96 coin flips. And remember, the result of the coin flip is the offspring. So, I have my little maternal penny right here. I'm going to flip. This one came up heads. So the egg that this penny produced, the egg that the maternal parent produced, was a big T. The sperm that the father produced in this case is going to be small t, because I got tails. So that means when sperm, the small t, meets with the egg, the big T, the offspring will have big T, small t. And that is represented in this little coin flip. So go ahead and do that. And when you're done, make sure you fill out the table, and I'll see you for the next video.